Well, he said no stories though, so that's good. But I get to have my own stories. So. All right. So for those of you who haven't met me, I'm Travis. Uncle Dan's to them, roommate from the academy. So the first time I met Katie was actually about 15 years ago. Went to so start out with Dan actually. Dan walks in the first day. He's like, "Hey, my name's Dan McDaniel. I'm from Guam." That's how he had to introduce himself by contract for 4 years at West Point, every single day. "Hi, I'm Dan McDaniel. I'm from Guam." Went to Dan's house in Panama City, and that's the first time I met Katie. The reason I want to tell this story is that Katie's family, whether they realize it or not, set the example to me of what a military family is from that day. So, aside from uncles that have silver stars, if I'm not mistaken?
No, Navy Cross.
Navy Cross. Pardon me. Navy Cross. It is Navy.
That's great.
You're worse. Aside from Uncle Dan, uncle that has the Navy Star, aside from grandfather who's a colonel in the Marine Corps, aside from all that background, you have Dan's entire family has been moving around as a family from Guam, Virginia, Florida is when I finally met them, bouncing around the country. Now, I know that sounds like that's part of the job, but that what we don't sign up for when we do this initially is we don't realize the impact it has on the kids. Which is part of why I wanted them to come see Aunt Katie get promoted. It's a family affair. The kids have to uproot, meet new friends. That means new scout troops. That means new soccer teams. That means new sports. That means figuring out a new teacher at school, which that's the worst. It means understanding what you didn't learn in math or what you did learn in math. It's a constant process. So I saw that example. Then I saw a family of trust. The way that Katie and Dan were able to interact with Cynthia and Bob, it was an example of trust. All right, go out, have fun. In our case, she actually went out with Dan, Taylor, Luke, and I. To what reason she had that as a good idea, or that her mom would actually trust us, I don't know. But they did that. And we went out and we had a good time doing it. The third thing that I saw is the importance of how the family cohesion works. This is part of why I'm really honored that you asked me to come here, and I'm glad that Diane is actually going to be paying the bars on. I've spent a quarter of my life at the home of Army football, where we always say beat Navy. They've spent a quarter and a half of their life, respectively, doing the exact same thing. But what I think about Katie and I think about Dan, and what I learned from them more than anything else, is how tight, that even though there may be civil rivalry in the football field, at the end of the day, that is the tightest unit you'll ever have. And so every single time I look at my kids, who's your best friend? Who's your best friend? Annabeth, who's your best friend? Your brother, right? Yeah, that's right. We always talk about that. I always saw that when I was interacting with her, mutual respect. And so that's why I'm honored that she actually asked me to come here and why I'm taking the time. It's feel great to see. I'm going to talk a little bit. I think it's really important to emphasize how much, at the end of the day, it's one team, regardless of the branch, regardless of what you're located at. So thank you for inviting me. And with that, and the one team mentality, I think we're going to publish the orders. So, attention to orders. This part I can't. The rest of it I got. This part I can't. The Secretary of the Navy has proposed special trust, confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and professional excellence of Katie McDaniel. In view of these qualities and demonstrated leadership potential and dedicated service to the United States Navy, she has therefore advanced from the rank of captain or lieutenant to lieutenant commander, effective February 2022. faith and allegiance to the same.
bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
I take this obligation freely,
I take this obligation freely,
without mental reservation,
without mental reservation,
purpose of evasion. Thank you. So help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I don't have to salute you guys anymore.
I didn't think you had to do this. All right, if you want to say anything, sure, before George does.
I just wanted to thank everybody again for coming. Anybody who knows me knows that